SMT Nation, we back. Nation, Verizon hit a pretty big networking milestone. This one's pretty big for innovation with respect to, the systems of sending and transmitting massive amounts of data. Let's cover that here in today's video. The article from Telecompetitor will be linked in the description for you for reference. And of course, ways to support the SMT, show your appreciation for the channel and all the content here. You could support us. Links are in the description. All right, so Verizon said that they have upgraded their network, optical to electrical conversion cards, enabling and 2 partners to send data at speeds of 1.2 terabits per second on a single wavelength through the carrier's live production network. This should demonstrate an increased reliability and capacity, according to Verizon. Trials took place in Metro Long Island, New York, in partnership with Cisco. The technology from Acacia. I've never heard of that company. That must be I guess if you're in the industry, you know. All right, Cisco I know. But in terms of the models, NCS 1014 transceiver shelf, and then Acacia's interconnect module CIM8 is the model. Built on a 5 nanometer process, digital processing, 140 G-baud silicon photonics using 3D packaging technology. Sounds really technical. It says here this is all just the digital processing capabilities and density both increased. Okay, so the transmit speed of 1.2 terabits per second over a single wavelength, traveling 205 kilometers, traversing 14 fiber central offices. See, this is that high-tech stuff right here. This is that innovative stuff. And the most important thing here, it says, the reason why this is so big is because of the progressive filtering, signal to noise degradation impact wavelengths as they pass through each central office. So they want to keep the signal clean, keep the noise out of the network, so that way data is transmitted cleanly and efficiently. They said here 800 gigabits per second transmission over 305 kilometers through 20 COs previously. Wow. So it's pretty damn fast. All right. Hey, guys, according to Verizon Senior Vice President, this is all part of their big bet on fiber. Owning, operating, managing your own network. This is the type of thing it takes. If you're not willing to do this for yourself, you have to pay someone to do it, right? So if you look at kind of how the network operators are structured, Verizon does it all on their own for the most part, right? They want to own as much of their own network as they can, operate as much of it as they can, keep it all in-house and own. AT&T is like this too. T-Mobile kind of has deals with other companies that do this for them. So that's why you typically don't see, all that much type of news like this out of T-Mobile. They obviously are going to have high capacity networking tools as well. But this is Verizon developing, testing, and operating their own, right? Super impressive feat. That's really very quite fast, very capacitive. And they know, right? They're going to be investing in their network of the future. 5G ultra-wideband, mmWave, terahertz frequencies in the future, right? All their CRAN, all their macros, it'll all run through this network. And they want to be the best, so that's why they invest in this. And we typically hear stuff like this also from the other carriers too. But I think this is the first of its kind from what I've read from the big carriers. I think this is the fastest I've seen. But maybe you guys are in the industry. Some of you out there, I know some of you that watch the channel content. Some of you know these things and some of the technical aspects. Are you impressed by this? I know I am, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you've seen some enterprise-grade stuff yourself. Sound off in the comment section below. You all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.